Hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome to our podcast.
Oh my gosh.
What?
And I'm your host, Jules.
And I'm your host, Skee.
And here we are.
With some wine. This is different.
Yeah, we have wine.
This is a different vibe.
Yeah.
It's,
you
overcast.
It's
exactly. Nighttime-ish.
Kind of.
We're doing it a little different today.
Yeah, because we just felt like it.
It was just like one of those weeks for both of us where we were like, fuck it. I need some wine.
So we're having a wine day.
Yeah, this is actually us in our truest form. This could get wild.
Yeah, ponytail, wine, shirt, everything. So.
Yeah, and we're going to be probably whining with our wine.
Maybe a little bit of whining. But yeah, so how was your weekend?
It's so hard to even remember things, but I did have my anniversary. We went to Morton's Steakhouse.
And how was it?
It was like the food was great. Everything was fine, except I had a freaking migraine headache.
That's the worst.
And it started right when I was there too.
Like right as you got there?
Yeah, right as I got there. And well, okay, so actually technically right before I got there, I noticed the headache. Mm-hmm. And so I have like prescribed migraine medicine that's kind of like as needed. Like when you feel that it's time, you take it. So I took it and then it just like never kicked in.
That's so frustrating.
And then it got so bad to the point where by the time we got dessert, I was like, I want to throw up.
Oh gosh.
Like I was over it.
That's
I felt
bad.
Really bad. I mean, I was really nice to him. I wasn't a bitch. Like it was our anniversary. I was trying to be a good sport, but I'm like, I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, you weren't feeling good.
So I think that's the only thing that sucks about like having migraine headaches, especially like someone like me. Like I get them a lot. And some people have no idea that like I'm fucking suffering.
Yeah. It's very hidden. You're really good at hiding it.
I'm so good at hiding it.
Because I never know when you have a migraine. And you'll just be smiling like, hi, how are you? I have a migraine.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm literally like want to fucking kill myself.
Oh, yeah. I hate that.
So I feel like I need to do a redo. Because when we came home from our anniversary, I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And then
he was like, oh, okay.
But that migraine lasted me 3 days.
Dang, that's bad.
Yeah. And I think it also was like the weather too. Sometimes like when the weather changes, like this, it's like raining outside. I like it just sucks.
Yeah, it just like messes everything up, huh?
Yeah. So give me a thumbs up if you too have migraines. We can be part of the migraine club.
I don't get a lot of migraines, but have you ever had optic headaches where your vision kind of gets weird?
Yeah, like sometimes.
Yeah, I used to get these headaches where everything on my peripheral would kind of blur out and get really white. Yeah. And I knew it was coming.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I would like look at stuff and everything was just really spotty and white. And then it would trigger like a severe headache. Like severe.
That sucks.
I know. I don't get
Is it like behind your eye, the pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get those a lot.
Yeah, behind my eyes, like just ingrained in there. And it would always start with the outsides, like the peripheral vision. So yeah, but I haven't gotten one of those in a long time.
Dude, headaches suck.
They do.
I also think some of my situation is very like hormonal.
Yeah.
When I went and saw my neurologist, he was just like, I think your stuff is just hormonal. And he goes, unfortunately, this will get better when like you go through menopause and you're like done having periods. And I was like, cool. So like, I'll be like my best version when I'm like 60.
Great.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
That's terrible.
I know it sucks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I'm sorry it didn't work out super well.
It's okay. I mean, it's marriage, right? Like we tried. I had a good meal. It was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like when I get a headache, I just completely shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I have to go home.
We have to leave right now.
We have to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would have been better if I didn't have a headache. I would have probably like gotten a drink, like an alcoholic beverage. We would have had fun. We probably like would have done marital things later on.
The marital
But I was like, go play video games.
I can't.
I'm going to go in my room and close the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Was your weekend better than mine?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was fun. We had like a game night one night. I worked a lot this week and I'm working a lot this coming week. So I'm just kind of like mentally preparing for all of the work and just being there. Yeah. And just this month is very busy for me.
Yeah.
It's like birthdays and then
school shit,
holidays, school stuff. So
work. Yeah.
I'm just like mentally stressed about that. But
I feel you.
You know how it is. It's like, keep on trucking.
Yeah, just put a smile on your face and act like you have it all together. And you're really like, I'm fucking struggling.
I'm struggling.
I have been so overwhelmed with everything that I'm like, I thought about buying a pack of cigarettes. Like, that's how stressed out I was.
Not cigarettes.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I miss smoking cigarettes.
Smoker Skee was about to come out.
Yeah. I want to
see her in a long time.
I want to be that mom that is just like in her bathrobe, like opens up the window by the sink and just like starts fucking lights up. And then the minute the kids come out of their rooms and they're like, this smells like a cigarette, I just like dump it in some water. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's so weird.
Crazy. I've just been here like doing the dishes.
That's so funny.
I want to have like a secret smoking addiction that like no one knows about. I want to be, or like, do you watch Real Housewives?
No.
Okay, well,
you already know I don't.
Well, I didn't know if you were doing Beverly Hills or not. I'm not sure, but for those that do watch Beverly Hills, there's this woman named Dorit who's going through a separation, divorce type of thing. Mm-hmm. And in one of the scenes, she just fucking lights up a cigarette and just smoking in her car, and she don't give a fuck. And
that's
I'm like,
so funny.
Goals. Like, I'm like, I want to do that.
I want to smoke.
I just want to be like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anybody right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to get presents for the cheer team. I don't want to fucking talk to my husband. I don't want to be a mom.
I don't want to do
and then
shit.
Just whew.
Mom, what are you doing?
Nothing. I'm like putting some water over it. Yeah.
The sizzle.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah. I just want to be bad. I'm in my bad phase.
You're in your bad girl era.
Just for like literally probably a couple days.
Yeah.
Because
this week.
It's like Aunt Flo is supposed to visit you guys.
What is that? What do they call that? There's like a name for it. I can't remember.
Like when you're about to get your period and you become a huge bitch and you don't give a fuck.
Yeah. There's like a name for
there
week.
is?
I can't think of it though.
I think that with periods, I have like one good week out of the entire month that I'm like, good.
And then like feeling great.
Yeah. I'm like normal, feeling great, happy. And then like the other 3 weeks, I'm like a monster.
Oh gosh.
Periods
are rough.
Dude, hormones are rough.
Hormones are rough.
Full of rage. Crying.
Just for no reason.
I mean, yeah, it's just being a girl. And I think we've talked about this. Jules and I think we're going through perimenopause. So we're just like...
We're struggling now.
Don't fuck with us.
Everything's a hot mess right now.
That's why we have our wine.
Why do we have so many symptoms when we check
off the list.
Yeah. We're like, oh, tired all the time?
Check.
Oh, irregular periods? Check.
And isn't it like excessive sweating too? Isn't that one? Dude.
Night sweats, excessive sweating.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh my God, it's so gross. And I will share this with you guys because I'm like, whatever. I don't care. My side of the bed, like if you strip our sheets, it's like so gross. It's just like the shape of my sweat of my body.
I've definitely had that happen. But you know what helped mine?
What?
Is when I got my CPAP because, whatever. I don't have night sweats anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like my body is not working so hard to keep me alive. So my heart's not racing.
Well, I wonder if I have sleep apnea and I might need that.
You might need it.
Sometimes I wake up and I like have to catch my breath.
Oh, yeah.
Is that sleep apnea?
Why are you waiting to get
I don't know. I'm just like waiting to die.
You don't want your heart to stop.
I don't know.
That shit happens.
Well, it's probably how I'm going to die. Okay. So I wake up and I'm like, yeah. And then my heart is pounding.
Yeah, that's what used to happen to me.
I remember this one time Kyle's mom, she like stayed at our house or whatever. And I was like, don't worry about stripping the sheets. Like I'll do it. Cause I'm so embarrassed about like my like sweat stains on my side of the bed.
Yeah.
And of course she did. So I'm like, oh, she saw it.
No.
And it's so funny. Kyle's side of the bed is like perfectly clean. Pristine. Mine is like, what the fuck happened to you? Did you like wet the bed? Did you pee?
No, I just sweat all night.
And it sucks because I actually have a cover, like, and then I have like the sheet over it. So it went through like 2 layers of something before it hit the mattress.
No, I've definitely been there. Yeah, it's terrible. But you should check for sleep apnea because that shit's
Game
real.
changer.
Get your CPAP, everyone. So this episode is going to be called, what is it called?
I forgot. Beats me. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me get my list.
Get your phone out.
Right.
Like we took maybe 5 sips and we're like, what are we doing?
No, but seriously, this episode's going to be called Is This Normal?
Right.
And it's basically all the things that we think in our head, but we don't really say out loud.
Yes.
So I have kind of a list of just different questions and different subjects, like about marriage or friendships or just anything, careers, of just different things that you think about, but you don't say out loud, that you really want to know, is this normal? Do you think about this?
This is going to get me in trouble. That's what this is. I've got this, and then you want to hear my real thoughts? All right, let's go.
Okay, let's do
I'm
it.
Ready.
So I'll start with the first question. Okay. Most of them are on my phone, so I'll apologize ahead of time for being on my phone a little bit. But so the first version of this is going to be the motherhood edition.
Okay.
So, first question is it normal to dread bedtime even though I love them with the kids?
Yes. Because I fucking dread bedtime, and it's the getting ready for bedtime.
It is.
That's what I love when they're in bed. But even when they're in bed, are they really in bed? Because they always come out.
They're always doing something.
And they're always like, I hurt my pinky. Or they're like, my knee hurts. And you're like, bitch, go to bed.
You know what my kids do?
What?
They always go, I'm really hungry. Can I just have like a strawberry or something? Can you get me some water?
Oh my God. You're like, the kitchen is closed.
I'm like, no, go
You're
to
like,
bed.
the kitchen is closed as you're like microwaving some popcorn for yourself.
Like, no,
this is my time.
You ate. You ate dinner. Go to bed.
Yeah, no, they suck.
I actually hate bath time. I hate it. I don't know why.
Luckily, I used to hate bath time too, but
now
you still have, but now they're older. You still have to do bath. You still have to monitor your child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to hate bath time too. I'm just like, fuck, I can't wait so you can just do this by yourself. Cause then they want you to sit there and then they talk to you. And you're like, I don't care.
You're like, can you just like be done? Can we just wash your hair and be done?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now as Xander's older, it's easier.
For sure.
So when Zara gets to that point where she can like wash her hair and all of that, then I'll feel better. But I hate bath time. I don't know why. Sorry.
It's
I just
not your vibe.
Yeah. So
it's all good.
But the next one is it normal to pretend to be asleep so I don't have to parent?
Oh God. Well, it's hard because I feel like our kids are still young.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have definitely like slept in while the kids are up, or just like, faked it, like just been in my room. But I've never
pretended.
No, I've done that for like other things. If you catch my vibe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll lay in my bed and I'll have the door closed and just pretend like I'm asleep when I'm on my phone, like in the morning, just because I don't want to like get up and get out there and have to like start the whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. And maybe.
Yeah. No, I don't do that for kids, but I've definitely done that in my marriage.
for other situations.
I'm like, oh yeah, totally, we'll do it later. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna pretend and close my eyes.
That's funny. Okay, here's another one. Is it normal to feel resentful when my partner sleeps in?
No. I mean, for me, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, cool. Like, I got the peace and quiet. Kyle's very loud.
Oh, okay.
Even though I know that I've expressed, like, he's introverted, keeps himself. But with me, oh my God. Okay, so this morning, for example, he woke up the whole house with fucking Annie this morning.
The soundtrack?
Yeah, like the soundtrack, like the Broadway musical.
He's so funny.
And he's like making breakfast, like in a good mood. I am on a different level. I'm like,
I'm tired.
Don't talk to me. I haven't had my coffee. Can we just play like smooth jazz? I don't know. Like
smooth jazz.
Can we just be quiet? So yeah, when he sleeps, I'm kind of like, cool, I have
like time to yourself.
Yeah.
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 I feel like sometimes I'm okay, but sometimes I'm like, oh, get up. But most of the time, Danny's up before I am.
Oh.
Like, I'm the one who sleeps in.
Do you think he feels like that about you?
I don't think so. I don't know, though. Yeah. Is it normal to be resentful when your partner takes naps?
No, I still don't care.
No.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, cool, you do you, I do me. Because like sometimes I want to take a nap.
Sometimes I want to take a nap.
I don't take a lot of naps though, but
no, I feel like naps are kind of worse for me. Yeah. Like it's really hard for me to get out of nap mode.
Oh yeah,
when I take a nap.
Yeah,
because I'm just like, if it's anything more than 30 minutes, I'm like, oh my, I'm so tired. I just want to lay here and not do anything. So I'd rather just not take a nap.
Right. And I know for you and I myself, like we love to dream. So if I'm going to do this, like we're doing it.
Dream. I'm going to be in dreamland.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm visiting dreamland. I'm not doing it for 30 minutes.
Right. That's
doing boring. It for like 6 hours.
Like 2 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Minimum.
But you know what's weird is I wake up like probably like every 2 hours. I just do a wake up and then I go back to bed.
It's because you have sleep apnea.
It probably is. And I'm like
kidding.
just dying several times at night and then I just go back to bed.
But then you have another dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all good.
It's all
We've just self-diagnosed myself, so all good. Okay.
But I do love sharing our dreams. Like,
oh my God, I love that.
The dream you shared with me the other day.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that in another dream
I know
episode.
all of our ladies will like that. Guys don't give a crap about dreams.
Dreams and meanings and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But anyway, let's continue on.
Okay.
So we're going to continue with the marriage and sex edition.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Is it normal to have zero desire to have sex for months?
I would say not months. I mean, I like had that happen and it was more like, I think me, because I was just like dealing with stress and all sorts of things. It wasn't really like both of us. It was more of like me, but I don't think it's normal.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Yeah. I would say like, no, like you should be attracted to your spouse. Like you should want to do things
for like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like maybe I'm having like a hard week or something, right, where I'm just like, I just don't want to like do that right now.
Well, in order
I'm mentally stressed.
Well, it's interesting because it seems like with women, we have to mentally like prepare ourselves kind of to do that, right? Like I have to be like, cool, like I can do this because like I knocked out this or I'm not as stressed out. But with guys, I think that
all the time.
It doesn't matter if they're stressed out or not. They're just like, oh, you want to go? Let's go. I can't do that.
I can't do that either. I have to like be in the right mental space.
Yeah, and I need to make sure like we're good too.
Yeah.
Like, are we in a good place?
Yeah, because
I don't want to do anything with you if like we're not cool.
Yeah, if we're like beefing.
If we're fucking beefing, then no, thank you, sir.
I've never been someone who could have like mad sex.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I mean, like I have like before, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not like how the movies portray it to be.
No,
where it's like you guys like are in a rage and then
he like throws you up against a wall.
Yeah. That's not real.
No, I've never. I feel like if Kyle threw me up against a wall, I would be like, "Excuse me, excuse me."
Right?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, just manhandle me.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's normal for that.
I don't think so.
So okay, let's see another one. Is it normal to feel like roommates with your spouse?
I think yes. I think sometimes it's just like life is lifing and you're like so both busy with like your own lives and then you have to add the kids in and you have like animals and a house to take care of and all this shit that sometimes you forget to like take time for each other.
Yeah. I think like you just get in your routine of doing everything like that you guys do separately. Yeah. And for me, sometimes we don't necessarily like hang out in the same spaces all the time. Like I'll be reading a book and he'll be playing video games. Like we don't really do the whole like, oh, let's watch a movie together. Yeah. And sometimes that can feel like a little bit roommatey. But then I feel like we always try to reconnect at some point.
Yeah, I think it's important to cut out some time to do that or just talk.
Yeah. Talk about things, have date nights.
Yeah.
Be spontaneous.
I mean, I don't know a lot of people that are like, oh, the way that they were in the very beginning of the relationship, they still are like that.
Yeah, I don't know anyone like that either.
Yeah.
So
it's just like sometimes we're cool and sometimes we're not.
We're not. And I think too, with just being in a relationship with somebody for a long time, you just kind of get into this like routine of like something that's different than what it used to be. Because when you're new, it's like all you want to do is be with that person and spend every like moment with that person and watch everything with that person. And just like be kind of dependent on that connection. And then as you guys grow, you don't necessarily always grow separately, but you just grow to be interested in different things, and that's okay.
Yeah, you change at least every 5 years. Yeah. Maybe even less. You're just like a different person. Yeah. So you can't expect to be the same person that you were in the beginning.
Yeah. So just growing in different ways.
It is. Yeah. It is. So cool.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's move on to the next one. My little sing song. All right. Is it normal to be more attracted to fictional characters than my partner? Such a random question.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say like more attracted. I mean,
I wouldn't either.
Let's just get real, okay?
Let's dive into it.
Let's just dive into this, okay? Like, and I'm sure my husband feels the same way. Like, if he saw an attractive girl, I'm sure he'd be like, hey, you know? Same thing with being a girl. Like, if I saw, or like an attractive man or something, I'd be like, oh, like that guy's attractive.
Right.
So I feel like watching a show, like you're going to be like, yeah, that guy's like cute. I've watched many shows where I'm like, he's cute. Like Shameless. Did you watch Shameless?
No.
Oh my gosh. We have so many shows you need to watch.
Anyways, I know, I'm really bad.
There's this guy on Shameless named Lip. So I know all of you guys that have watched Shameless, you know what I'm talking about. Because every time I've ever said anything to anybody and I'm like, what do you guys think about Lip? Everybody's like, he's so fucking hot. And it's weird because he's like not really hot, but I think it's the way that he carries himself. Like, it's like the way he smokes his cigarette. I'm like, fuck. Like, it's so stupid, but I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, that's hot. He's on the show The Bear, which is also a good show that you should watch. I have a feeling you have not watched it.
I've heard of it. I have heard of it.
So he is like the main character in that show.
Okay.
And he also smokes a cigarette in that show. And I'm like,
I think you just like people who smoke cigarettes.
I think I like scumbags. I'm just like, hey, are you a scumbag? Perfect.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Actually, that's what made me attracted to Kyle, my husband.
Was he smoking cigarettes?
He was smoking cigarettes at the time, and he smoked cigarettes the way that Lip smoked cigarettes in Shameless. And I was just like, oh my God, he is so hot. Or my husband plays poker. And so like he kind of looks like a scumbag when he's like getting ready to like go play poker at the casino. And I'm like, I think that's when I like him the most. I'm like, you look like
naughty.
Like, I shouldn't trust you. Yeah, that's what so I like funny. Him the most.
That's so random.
I don't like him all like clean cut. I want a bad boy.
Yeah.
So when I see him as a scumbag, I'm just like, all you need is a cigarette and you're getting raped. That's what I want. So anyways, back to the question. I think like not more attracted. I just think that like it's normal for us to think like
be attracted to somebody. I think like different qualities can be attractive.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I love someone that's funny.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think being attracted to somebody more so than your partner is something that I've ever
I think that's weird.
Yeah. Because there's so much like history with your partner and like they're supposed to be your safe space.
Yeah.
So I just couldn't see that as being normal. So yeah, what a weird question. Huh?
Yeah, that's weird. It's like, do you have a shrine of these celebrities in your closet?
A Hey Arnold shrine.
Yes, do you remember that? With Helga.
Helga.
Yes.
Yeah. Bring it back, nostalgia. So okay, let's move on. Let's talk about self-identity.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Is it normal to look in the mirror and not recognize yourself?
Yes.
Yes, agree.
I do that every day. I look in the mirror and I think I look like my dad.
Really?
And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's so random.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that about you.
I see my dad so much now that I'm getting older. And I've like packed on a little bit of weight. And I'm just like, I see my dad in me so much. Because people always used to say, oh, you look like your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. And so I always just grew up being like, I look just like my mom. But now I just see so much in my dad, even in the car. Like when you have to like adjust the mirror, I'll adjust it and I'm like, boom, there's my dad. And I'm having a hard time with that.
Yeah.
Even though I know I'm half of him, but it's just like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm aging and I'm turning into my fucking dad. Like, what the fuck? And then, like, Kyle said some fucked up shit the other day. We quit. Okay, so my youngest daughter, Quinn, she's obsessed. I don't even know if you know this. She's obsessed with Adam Sandler.
I don't think I did.
She's actually doing a report on Adam Sandler for school. She knows his birthday, where he lives, like all these things.
I don't even know his birthday.
She's obsessed with I've watched so many Adam Sandler movies because of her. She just thinks his movies are great.
I mean, they are good though.
But like Kyle fucking said I look like Adam Sandler. And I was like, because he's Jewish. Like we all look alike. But now I'm like, great, I look like Adam Sandler too.
I wouldn't put that for you either.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking with Barbara.
Barbara. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Amy Winehouse once too. I kind of can see it, but like if I was like on drugs, you know, and super skinny.
I was thinking more so like the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Like the way she does her makeup. Maybe if you had like crazy messy bun hair, like maybe.
Yeah. Next episode, that's what I'm doing.
Maybe you should dress up like Amy Winehouse for Halloween one year.
We'll see. I don't even know what I'm doing for Halloween this year. Oh, I do know.
Oh, what are you doing?
I asked Kyle. I had 2 ideas. Don't steal them. You guys, don't steal them. I either want to do Bert and Ernie.
Okay.
Or
love it.
Mario and Luigi.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you Mario?
Duh.
And he's Luigi because Luigi's taller.
Yes.
And Mario is like brown hair.
Yeah.
And everything.
I want to do like I don't like to be sexy for okay. I'll go to like a party sexy. Like if there's like someone throwing a Halloween party, I'll do that. But like for actually Halloween, I'm like, I wanna be something crazy.
Like
something
a clown.
Funny. Yeah, like we did clown stuff.
Yeah. I don't like being sexy either. I think the most fun costume I had was the one I did when you were clowns.
Oh yeah, when you're Cheech and Chong. Yeah, cute.
Yeah, so I was Cheech and it was so easy. It's like,
I love it.
I don't have to put makeup on. I don't have to put glitter on. I don't have to worry about like sucking anything in.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about
You did have to put those Spanx on.
No Spanx.
Dude, Spanx suck. I fucking hate them.
Can we just like get rid of Spanx? Like I'm done. I'm done with the Spanx.
I know my daughter watched me put Spanx on the other day and she was like, what kind of underwear is that? And I was like, these are called Spanx. And here I am trying to be like body positivity, love your body. And I'm like sucking it in. She's like, should I have Spanx? And I was like, no,
you don't need
Spanx. You don't need the Spanx.
You know what the worst thing about Spanx is? Going to the bathroom.
Oh my God. Okay. I was wearing, check this out. You want to hear how horrible this was? I had Spanx on and a romper.
Oh, that's like a double whammy.
I had to like basically get fully naked.
Full ass.
And then I had to like strip down the Spanx just to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I don't want to anymore.
No.
I'm over the Spanx.
Me too.
Oh gosh.
Let's revolt. Let's take all of our Spanx, put them in the fire.
We're going to put them in the bonfire.
Say, fuck the Spanx.
We don't need Spanx.
And just like let our guts hang out. Body positivity.
And this is all stuff that goes with our theme, you know? Like all the stuff that we think but we don't say.
Yeah.
Fuck Spanx.
Fuck Spanx. I hate Spanx.
I don't want to do it anymore.
That's it. We're not doing it. But I will watch like next week. I'm going to be like, I have to go somewhere. I have to put my Spanx on.
I have to go somewhere. My bad. But okay, so let's see. What else? Is it normal to feel rage over little things and not know why?
Yes. It's called hormones.
Hormones.
Yeah.
The light of our lives.
I have freaked out over, I can't even think because I think I've done it so much when it's like that time of the month. Just like the littlest thing sets me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I freaked out over milk the other day.
See?
So it's like, why?
Yeah.
Hormones, stress, all the things.
Everything.
But yeah, very normal to freak out for no reason. Yeah. Or what's perceived as no reason.
You fucking freak out, ladies. You do it and you embrace it.
We're freaking out. But you know
what's funny about like those freak out moments is, at least for me, like I'll have a moment where I'm freaking out and I'll have like my internal voice be like, girl, you're freaking the fuck out. You need to chill. But I'm so like invested in freaking out that I'm just like, well, we're going for it. Like we're already going there. So let's just like keep going. Sometimes I'm freaking out and then I'm forgetting why I'm freaking out. And then I just like, my husband's looking at me like, you are literally insane. And then I have to like pull things out of my box of things that I'm like pissed off about.
And another thing.
And then bring that out too. Because I'm like, oh, so we're going there and I am full of rage. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to like bring other things out that happened like, I don't know, November 15th, 2011.
Yeah.
Remember that time where you didn't do this? And it's like, what is wrong with me?
And they're like, I don't remember that time at all.
And it all started because you like couldn't find your house keys or something.
Yeah.
Which like led really to petty. Like, you said you were going to do this for me. I mean, I had a full on freak out about, we have this breakfast nook that I said, I really want this done for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. And it freaked out about something, which like, I opened my box and then I was like bringing stuff up from like 14 years ago. Like, what is wrong with me?
I don't know. It's just stuff that like unresolved issues, basically. It's like stuff that we never fully got rid of in our minds that just comes back at the most inopportune times.
I'll admit it. I'm sorry. I'm like covering myself. I'm like, sorry. I was trying to fix my hair, but I forgot we're filming and I'm like...
It's okay. It's a wine day.
It's a wine day.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yay. This is really good wine.
Yeah, it is.
Apothic Red.
Yeah,
it's really good. I don't know who brought this.
I don't remember.
It was from my wine night, but I don't know. Maybe it was my sister-in-law.
It
probably was because she's awesome. Again, us just
fangirling
over my sister-in-law. She probably made this wine.
With her own bare hands.
With her own
bare feet. Yes.
Yeah. She's so cool.
That's so funny.
I wonder if I'm not even going to tell her that we're fan. I'm going to wait for her to reach out and be like, are you even really listening to our episodes? It's a test.
She was listening the other day.
Yeah, though. I made her. That's why I said, I think you should listen to this episode.
That's so funny.
So up your alley.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
so we'll see.
Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. Let's see. Is it normal to feel like a 25-year-old trapped in an aging body?
Yes.
I
still feel like a 12-year-old in an aging body.
Sometimes I feel like a teenager, like when my kids do stuff and I kind of join along with them.
Yeah.
I'm just like in my head thinking, wow, Julia, you're being real mature right now. But but I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, yeah, yeet. Like, let's just do it.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel like I'm still a teenager inside too.
Yeah. I think that's like really common.
Yeah. Especially for millennials too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know why, or especially if I listen to music back in the day, it just brings me back to being a teen. And I'm like, that was the best time of my life.
Yeah. And the fact that we can remember literally every word to every song from that era is kind of insane.
I loved being a teenager. Yeah. Like, it was so much fun.
But then I can't remember, what I had for breakfast.
I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I don't know what I wore.
What day was it yesterday?
I don't even know.
Whatever.
Yes. I don't fucking know. We don't know. So
yeah, totally normal.
So yeah, I think that is normal.
Yeah. It's hard aging.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think like 25. What was I doing? Okay. So I was married. Mm-hmm. We were like probably at some duty station. Oh, I think we were in Kansas.
Oh, okay. I
was partying a lot with the Kansas people.
Yeah.
But I remember feeling like everybody in the military had kids already.
Oh, okay. When did you have Jordan? Were you
28?
8? Okay. I
got pregnant at 27. Had her at 28, and then I had Quinn at 29.
Okay.
Like, bam, bam, bitches.
Bing, bop, boom. Yeah.
They not like us. Let me go throw on my bell bottoms.
Right. I always have to like bring that out there because me and Xander do it in the car all the time.
Well, the funny thing about that Super Bowl that he did was I remember watching it with my friends in Georgia, and I saw his pants, and I was like, we're all agree. We're like, I used to have pants like that. And then like you go on like TikTok or Instagram or whatever. And like literally all of us millennials were like, just
bring back the pants.
Yeah, we were like poking fun of the fucking pants we had. The pants that were bell bottoms that dragged on the floor that were disgusting.
Oh my God.
I mean, they were frayed at the bottom.
And like, we always like wore them with flip-flops in the rain.
Yeah, they were always like wet and dirty. And we were like, whatever, it's fine. And then, yeah, it was just, they were gross, and we were like, it's fine.
It's fine. And they were really bad.
It was awful. And I'm short, so like mine were always really bad.
I actually remember your pants being like
oh my God, do you remember the pants I had? I had these ones that had like buckles on the side. I wore them all the time. I was obsessed because they looked great on my body. But the backs were just fucked up.
Yeah, everybody. It was like a whole movement.
It was funny because I didn't like the way that the pants looked in the back, but I loved the way they looked on me on the front.
Well, that's the only part that matters, I guess.
know. They looked good, and they were low, though. They were low rise.
I could not do the low rise jeans.
Yeah, they were low, but they looked good on me.
But yeah, I couldn't. Nope. I always had like higher rise pants.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ain't no way this booty is getting in those low rise jeans.
I'm never doing low. I mean, especially now.
Yeah,
no
there's
one wants to do this.
No way.
Thank God I waxed, but still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like still.
It's like
they were
all bad.
So low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fashion was interesting.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so what's the next question?
Okay, so the next question is it normal to miss being objectified just a little bit?
I don't ever want to be objectified. So no. For me, that's a no.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking look at me.
Don't even look in my direction.
Leave me alone.
You can look, but don't like try to come at me.
I think it would be different if he was actually nice about it. Like, oh, hello. I noticed you from across the way.
Like a
and
movie?
I just think you look lovely today. I'd be like, thank you.
Amazing.
I don't want to like, hey girl, love those fucking curves. They be kicking.
Yeah, don't do that shit. That's annoying.
I had that happen at Smith's. I mean, I guess I was kind of flattered though. This guy was like, hey girl. He was like, damn, I like your curves or something like that. And I was like,
people still do that?
Yeah, I was like, I still got it. But
like your other side.
But the other side of me is like, you think I'm like, I like that?
Yeah,
you think
we don't like that shit.
You think I like want to come home with you? No.
I
would love like someone like a Bridgerton experience. You know?
Yeah.
Like someone like being like,
can I court you around the
I would love for someone to be like, can I court you?
Can we promenade?
And I like want him to like give me his hand and be like, would you like to dance? I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I'd love to
and
dance.
All of a sudden like violins are playing in the background.
And it's all like modern music.
I think that I think that my version of love is so like not normal. Okay, like I love so much. That's why I probably love binge watching TV because like in real life, it's not like that shit. You know what I mean? It's like there's no music that just plays out of nowhere.
No,
you're not dancing. You're not singing. No one's singing me a love song. Like none of that shit.
You know what I always think is funny is like when you see a show and they're kissing in the rain and it looks all magical, and then you think about actually going out into the rain and like the water's just like dripping on your head and it's getting in your eye. And it's just like,
yeah,
it always looks so like nice and amazing.
Or it's like, you've seen Magic Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys have seen Magic Mike in Las Vegas, there's a water scene that's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And it's so hot. Like it's the best scene in the whole production.
It really is the best scene.
But that's not real life. Like if I could do that in the rain,
oh my God,
I would be pregnant again.
But it's just not realistic.
No, I would be out there and be like, can we go find some cover? Like, I don't want to be out
here. Can we go under the awning?
I'm sure like my makeup would start smearing, like either my mascara or like a bad fake eyelashes. Like I'm sure like an eyelash would fall off, you know?
It would be all bad.
No, I would not look attractive.
No, I don't think so. I think when I think about just being in the rain, I'm just like, oh, I'm wet. Oh,
I hate being wet. I hate being wet with like clothes on.
Yeah. So, no.
Oh, you know what? You know what was really bad? Speaking of being wet, I took a shower today and then no one was here and I didn't have a towel in the bathroom.
Oh, so you had to run?
So I was like, fuck. So like I had to walk all the way down my hallway wet and to get a towel, and I'm like cold, you know? And I'm like, this is the worst thing ever.
It really is.
Like not having your towel in the bathroom, like not being prepared. And then be like, fuck, now I gotta go get my towel.
And I have to walk through the house all cold and wet and
naked. Yeah.
Yep.
I hated it. It was like such an awful experience this morning. I was like, this ruined my day.
This sucks.
Yeah.
But okay, let's move on. We have just a couple more. So let me see.
I like that we have the stands back. Did you guys notice? We have the microphone stands if you're watching YouTube. I fixed it because I am a handyman.
You are. You're such a handy woman.
I am.
So, okay. I think I have one.
Okay.
This is about motherhood.
Okay.
And again, with the motherhood stuff.
Okay.
Is it normal to feel like you've lost yourself, but also found a whole new version of yourself?
Yes and yes. Okay, I just forgot. Okay, the wine is kicking in, so now I just forgot that whole sentence, but I remember yes and yes.
About losing yourself.
Oh, yes. Yeah, losing myself, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not who I really, really miss who I used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. I really miss who I used to be, but I think that the version that I am, she's a lot like tougher because I have little girls that like are looking up to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like have to get shit done. Yeah. And I know that they're looking at me, like looking up to me. And so I can't maybe do things that I used to do. But yeah. But I do miss the old me though.
Yeah. I miss the idea of like making decisions just for you.
Right.
Not having to make decisions for everybody else.
Right.
Yeah. I miss that part.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It just is how life goes.
Things will be different once our kids are like out of the house.
Yeah. But I wonder what it'll be like. Because, you know, people talk about the whole empty nest syndrome and how that's a real thing. Like, I could totally see how that would be a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just by watching the kids get older. When I look at their baby pictures and I look at their videos, like Xander right now, because he's so much older than Zara, I look at times when he was Zara's age and I just think, oh, you were so little and you were such a baby. And I want to hold on to that moment. And life just keeps on trekking on.
And it goes by fast.
Yeah.
So. I really, really miss those times. I think I really enjoyed ages like 2 to 6.
Yeah.
They're just cute, funny, silly, goofy.
And it's like you didn't realize how important those times were when you were in it.
Yeah, even like just like the little things. Like when, like I know like we both talked about how we don't like bath time. But like I really enjoyed wrapping them up in a towel, like a little burrito.
Oh, did you ever go like, my baby burrito?
I would.
We did that.
Well, and I was just like, I would like hold them and I would be like, oh, everybody look at the baby. Even when they would get older, I'd carry them and I'd show everybody, be like, look at the baby.
My baby burrito.
Yeah, I really miss that. I love like little kids. Like I love babies. I love little kids. So the older thing is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
because I don't really.
So different.
I think because I think like we said, like we still feel like a teenager, and so sometimes I catch myself being like, "I'm your cool friend, right? Like we're cool, right?"
Yeah.
And then I have to be like, "Oh shit, I have to be like a mom."
Yeah, I have to be kind of mean sometimes and stern.
Yeah,
and tell you like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But like when they're really little, they're really looking up to you and you can kind of be like silly, but still, you know, like set the rules, but like in a different way because they're little. But them being older, it's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
But I think that I'm going to be a really awesome grandma.
You think so?
Fuck yeah. I'm going to spoil the shit out of those kids. Are you kidding me? That's what my parents do. Well, especially my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the ice cream dealer for a long time. We just show up at the house with a ton of ice cream, and I feel like it's like my duty
to kind of like hold up
carry on the ice cream dealer situation.
I think my kids have really good grandparents. Yeah, I'm really happy with like our whole family dynamic. I feel like I didn't grow up with grandparents, so I didn't know what it was like to have that. So it's nice that my kids have that.
Yeah. My husband feels the same way. He didn't have grandparents growing up, so he really loved that, like, or loves that they're in, you know, the kids' lives and stuff.
Yeah, it's important.
I just think though that my parents are also having a hard time navigating that as well because the girls are getting older, so they're not like little kids anymore. Like they are older.
Yeah, and they require like different commitments, I guess.
Yeah,
it's different.
You can't do like the fun little like things anymore. They're like too cool now.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's on that.
Okay.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Is it normal to feel guilty for wanting a break from your family?
No.
Sometimes you feel like you kind of need a break. It's a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, what if I just fucking disappeared? What if I just left, changed my name, and moved to far, far away?
That would be wild.
It would be super wild.
So you remember that show Younger that you had me watch?
I love Younger, yes.
Yeah, so I actually am watching it.
Oh my God, it's good, right?
Like, yeah, I'm doing it. So I'm at the part, or I've gone past the part where her boss's wife has come back because she like left the kids.
Right.
And now she's come back and she's like trying to integrate herself back into life. That's like insane.
It's super insane. I don't know how people do it.
I could never. No, I could never do it.
I could never, but the thought does cross my mind.
It's like, and when I think about I need a break, I just want sometimes to have like, you know, a solo vacation.
Oh yeah.
And just go by myself somewhere and not have to worry about like, oh, what are the kids going to be eating? Oh, what are we going to have for like lunchtime? Oh, what time are we going to wake up to do this or that? Yeah. Like sometimes I just want to kind of like have any episode suggestions or anything that you want to hear us talk about.
My dog's here. Come on. Come in the video. Come on.
Come
here.
Come on.
Yes. He's making his appearance. He's the most handsome man.
We're unhinged today and it's fine.
We are. Well, anyways, you know, do all the things and we'll see you again.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Do my own thing.
Yeah. So, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. I don't know what they have planned, but like I plan on doing my own thing.
Good for you.
Yeah. I'm going to go take a class. Yeah. I've been taking this S Factor class. It's about finding your inner feminine side.
Hey.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's very therapeutic for me. So I plan on doing that.
Good.
And then there's like a free yoga class like a few hours later. So I'm like, I might just like hang out.
And that's what Mother's Day should be about is like doing what you want to do.
Yeah. And then of course I'll like see my mom or something later. But I already hang out with my family enough. Like, do I have to keep hanging out with you?
Wouldn't it be nice to just like have a spa day by yourself?
Oh my God.
And like do your own thing.
I would love that. Yeah. I love just being touched. Like I love being rubbed.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Oh, have like a massage. And
I swear I told Kyle that like if anybody ever like came in and robbed me, but like started massaging my body, I would just like let them.
That's so funny.
I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, take whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to take.
I love being touched. Like touch my fucking body, rub my back, rub my feet, like
rub your neck.
I'm like in heaven.
Is that your love language?
100%.
Okay. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
But anyway, we're going to wrap it up.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I think so.
Love it.
With our wine.
Yeah, you definitely are beating me.
I have one sip left.
You do. I probably have like 5, 6.
Nah. You could just down that.
I don't know. I'm so slow. I'm the slowest drinker ever.
Well,
this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed this episode of us just being silly and our little wine night and a little bit of, is this normal? Because a lot of stuff could be and a lot of stuff kind of wasn't. So. And if you have any episode suggestions or anything that you want to hear us talk about.
My dog's here. Come on. Come in the video. Come on. Come here.
Come on.
Yes. He's making his appearance. He's the most handsome man.
We're unhinged today and it's fine.
We are. Well, anyways, you know, do all the things and we'll see you again.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of Oh My Gosh, What?
We hope you enjoyed listening to our crazy stories.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and review us on your favorite podcast platform.
And follow us on social media for even more fun content and behind-the-scenes looks.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye. a wrap for today's episode of Oh My Gosh, What?
We hope you enjoyed listening to our crazy stories.
Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and review us on your favorite podcast platform.
And follow us on social media for even more fun content and behind-the-scenes looks.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye!